Evening, guys. Welcome to Krista's Trendy Not Spendy Bling. I am Krista Zabrowski, an independent paparazzi consultant, and what I'm doing tonight is a live presentation actually of what goes on behind the scenes of a paparazzi live jewelry show. There are many ways that you can do this. The way I'm going to show you is certainly not the only way, but the way I do it, I think, is a nice, organized manner for someone that's an intermediate paparazzi consultant. I have about 1,000 pieces of jewelry in my inventory. Hi, Kim. How are you? And I don't usually pull more than 25 viewers on a live at this point in my paparazzi career. So I'm going to show you what I do. There are people that are doing different things, but they may have more or less jewelry, and they may also be pulling over 100 viewers on their live. So this is not the only way. This is just the way I do it. So I don't have my phone in the stand. I'm going to be kind of walking around my office right now. And Betty is here. Hi there. Hi, Kim. Hi, Betty. You guys don't need to share tonight. Of course, unless you want to. That's never a bad thing. If you'd like to, you can. I am going to be giving away a viewer participation prize at the end of the live for people who stay on for it till the end. So let me grab a necklace. It's actually going to be this guy. This will be the prize tonight that we will be competing for. So I'm just going to chit chat a little bit. And Patty Wilson is here. Wonderful. And Kim is shared. Love it, love it, love it. So I'm just going to wait for a couple more peeps to pop on to this video. This is super fun. You can kind of see my office a little bit here. I'm not going to show you this table because it's a mess. I have a table behind me where I open jewelry and go through the boxes. That is a whole separate topic. Inventory storage and what I do when jewelry arrives is a whole separate topic. So I'm not going to be really talking about too much of that in tonight's video. I'm going to be kind of showing you what goes on to the left and to the right in front of me and in front of me while I'm doing a live. And I see Megan DeVoe is here. Hey, Megan, how are you? So anybody that's just jumping on, I'm going to be giving away this customer. You guys are not customers tonight. You're just viewers. Hi, Betty. I'm going to be giving this away to some lucky woman that has stayed for the duration of this video. And this is more of a sort of a sharing. I'm not selling tonight. And I have a lot of people here. Sandy is here, and Pam, and Madison, and Betty. Wonderful. And Phil Miter is messaging me, telling me he just paid his invoice. That's never a bad thing. Gotta love it. Okay, and Renee shared the love. And thank you for the shares, you guys. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to actually flip the phone, the camera. So it's going to be showing what is in front of me. So here we go. Let's this works. All right. Oop, there we go. I did it. Okay. So this is the chair where I sit to do my lives. And this is my desk. So that is my desk. My awesome desk that my lovely husband bought me all those years ago when I was a speech therapist. There's Penelope, the Papa mannequin. And there is a shelf where I keep some inventory and some rings. I'm not going to be getting into inventory storage tonight. That is a whole separate topic. But what I'm going to talk about is how I organize myself to do a live. So let's start by looking at this guy. This thing here, this is a just a little cart that has drawers in it. It has 10 drawers in it. And I bought this at Michael's. My daughter was wonderful and put it together for me. She's a little more handy with the tools than I am. Hi, Emily. How are you? Thank you for sharing. And so what I do is I usually fill each drawer with jewelry. And I'll show you an example. So this is actually still here from last night's live. Those of you that watch me regularly know that I'm doing a 30-day live marathon. So all of my jewelry that I show is in the drawers with the numbers already taped on it. So, and this is an example because Facebook Live is a mirror image. I make sure that I attach the number of the jewelry to from the back. So I'm looking at the back of the necklace when I show it, and I am looking at the number so I can read it. So when I look at the number from the front, it's all sorts of crazy backwards for me. So I make sure that I am looking at it. I'm looking at the back of the necklace when I show it. And let me just do this with the phone here. All jewelry pieces have a name. And so what I do on the packaging, there's the name of the necklace. So I try to stick that on the back of the number. So when I talk about the piece, I actually can call it by name. Sometimes I don't always do this. I try to do this. I got out of the habit of being concerned with the names, and I've discovered that I have more fun on my live talking about the name of the piece, just because I think that they're so creative. So when I show a piece, I'm looking at it like this. And what I do is I sit in the chair. So here I go. I'm going to sit in the chair. And all of my pieces, I take these trays and I put them in my lap. And I just work out of my lap, showing piece by piece. So when you see me kind of clunking around, I'm actually manipulating these trays. Now, this little gadget here with my ring light, this is where I put my phone for my live. And I have a certain setting that I like my lighting on. And so I make sure that I have that, ready. The phone goes right in here and it stays there the whole time I am live. And so I don't have to touch the phone at all other than to start the live and to hit the end live button. And this thing actually clips to my desk. I bought this thing on Amazon. I think it was like $30. And it accommodates iPhones 8 through 11. And I forgot, I didn't give a price tag on this thing. This little thing I got at Michael's. I got it on sale. It was about $35, but I think I probably overpaid. I think you can get these things for like $25 on Amazon. Amazon is wonderful for paparazzi consultant supplies, and I buy lots of things there. So we've gone over my little apparatus for where I store everything, and this is my little ring light for holding the phone. And this does a setting of yellow light, blue light, and white light. I like it on white light. White light is recommended for jewelry shows. Now, there is my coaster for where I keep my water. That's my scale for shipping and weighing the packages. We're not going to get into that tonight. These are the Hershey Kisses that we played the guessing game with last night. And this is where I keep my bust. So I can just grab this guy at any moment that I need to. I plop him in my lap, you know, like this. Oops. Oh no, I don't want to rotate my phone. Okay. I plop it in my lap and then I put, you know, the jewelry on it and show it. So I'm always looking at the bust, and sometimes I put the bust up like this and I can't actually see the phone. I obstruct my face. So sometimes I look at my lives afterward and I see that I'm like peeking around the bust, like I'm hiding behind it. But these busts, you can buy these at Michael's, and you can also get them on Amazon. Michael's is great because they are often 40% off. A bust like this goes for about $14.99, and I'm always fortunate to get them at 40% off. And I have ones that are black, and then I also have some that are this kind of flax color that I really like, and that one's empty right now. So I just have, you know, busts and displays around, rings. I have necklaces and these little things. You know, great fun. There's Penelope. There's my calendars. Okay, so let's talk about, so right now here is where I keep my laptop. And when I say I'm going to go do my sharing, so the phone is here, and then I'm actually just right here sharing my live in my group and on my timeline, because you cannot share a live from the device that you're doing it on. It has to be another device. So having two devices, whether it's another phone or an iPad or a laptop in conjunction with your phone for a live is hugely helpful. And of course, if you have a husband, they can share too from their phone or their device, or a partner, a sister, any family member can do that for you. So this little guy here, he's my ring display. So I make sure I have him on hand. He's what I use to show the rings. And then here, these are these little index cards. And I cut these up into these strips. And this is what I write the names on when everybody does their sharing. And I meant to have a Sharpie here. I always have a Sharpie right here. So as I see people sharing, I write the name and then I put them in a bucket like this. So I keep that there the whole time. So there's a lot going on. When you're doing a live, you are showing jewelry, you are recording the shares, you're engaging with people that are typing things on the live, and you've got to keep track of what people claim. So you're a major multitasker. You don't want to have any wine or booze before you're live, because you've really got to be on. And sometimes after here, let me turn around so I can talk to you. There I am. After I've worked a full day, sometimes I'm tired and it can be hard. Yeah, so it definitely can. So let me show you where jewelry goes once somebody claims it. So let me just flip the camera again. There we go. So now that we know what's to the right of me during my live, and where my phone is and what's going on. And then if I need to order something in addition for someone or search for something, I have a notebook here where I can take notes. If I only have 2 of something and I need 3 and I need to get another one, I'll write the notes on that pad there. So there's the bust. There's my mouse. Here's the other area of my desk. There's a pedestal with another bust on it. So this little guy, this is a cart. Let me just back up so you can see it. This is a metal craft cart that I bought at Michael's, and I fill it with these with these little trays, and I buy these at the Dollar Tree. You can get 3 for $1. So I usually buy like 20 of these at a time. To get 21 of these only cost me like $7. It's great. When you're in paparazzi, you want to keep your expenses for this silly stuff as low as you can. And I'm actually really, really good at that. So I fill this cart with these little trays, and I still have claimed pieces in here from last night's live. These I think are from Michael's. I like those too, just because they're not as long and skinny. If someone buys a girthier necklace, they fit in here nicely. And I usually put about 10 of these in the cart. And then if I'm finding that I am outgrowing the cart and I have more than 10 people claiming things, I have one of these canvas bins here. And then what I'll do if I overflow the cart is I will take a Post-it and write the person's name and stick it on the jewelry and then put it in here. So I do have an overflow bin if necessary. So I have everything right here. And then when someone claims like this is Maddie Bashan's cart from last night. So as soon as somebody claims a piece of jewelry, let me grab this. I write on one of these their name, and then they have their cart. So that's how that goes. And then it makes the invoicing really, really easy for me. I just go tray by tray, and then I'll take the things out of the bin and cluster them together by name. And then I will sit up and do my invoicing. And I'll show you how I do that in another video. Invoicing is a whole separate subject. But so that's where everything goes after it has been claimed. And just like a little bit of a tour, I have this cute table here. I have a candle there. I've got some bracelets on display just so it looks pretty. Here I have some things that have been paid for, and these are people that work at the store with me. So these are people that do cash and carry because of that I see them every day. So I've got some jewelry in there that I'll be taking to work with me on Friday. Here's the prize that we're giving away. And ooh, here's 2 brand new boxes of bling that just came today that I'll be busting out tomorrow morning to put numbers on for tomorrow night's live. So when jewelry shows up, it gets delivered by FedEx. It comes like this. And then I have this awesome shelf here. I've got a bust up there with a necklace on it. Got a photo of my husband and I got a book that I love, Ready to Give No Dams. That's from Carol Dillon. And then I've got, other display things here that are empty right now because I've sold so much stuff this week. And more rings. And I have like a box there where I keep, the organza bags and stuff like that. So this is Krista's office. This is like where it all happens in paparazzi. And so I spend a lot of time here. And then here's the rug. This is where the doggies like to sit. Bailey sits here. My little Karen Terrier, she sits here but under my feet by the garbage can. And then Aspen usually sits over here in the doorway. And there's my bling bag, of course. And she sits in the doorway, and they're the most supportive creatures while I do a live. They attend every live show. I think they just like to listen to me talk. Hi, Marianne. I'm just doing a tutorial, well, not really a tutorial, just a share video on the behind the scenes of a live jewelry show. And Betty loves my office. Thank you. Thank you. It's funny. I'm in here so much that I don't appreciate it all the time. And it really is. My husband did this for me all those years ago when I was a private practitioner, when I was a speech therapist. This used to be like the office where I got my geek on, and now it's the office where I get my bling on. So it's just amazing the twists and turns that life takes, and what you never know what's going to happen. And who'd have thought I'd be doing this, 10 years later. So let me flip the camera back. Alrighty, there I am. And gosh, and that's really about it. So let me, I'm gonna actually put the phone in the stand so I can actually do a drawing for that necklace, because I see that a lot of people stayed for the duration, which I hugely, hugely appreciate. So let me get some names in the bucket. So I saw that, oh gosh, thank you. Patty says, I'm so organized. I try. I mean, a lot of consultants do their live really differently. They're, pulling jewelry right out of the plastic to show it. And, for me, I just don't like to do it that way. I like to have it out of the plastic with a number on it and ready to go. I just feel like I would be a hot mess if I was manipulating plastic, and the crinkling of it just kind of bothers me. But I mean, the way I do it, it's one way. It's not the only way. And it may change as I grow. And as I grow, I will share how I'm changing it up. So I saw Sandy Riker is here. Patty Wilson. Yeah, and a part of the reason I wanted to do this was I wanted to sort of debunk the mystery behind the live. Betty Napoli and Betty C was here. Maddie and Megan. Let's see who else was here. You like my way of doing it. Thank you. I appreciate that. Marianne Gulius was here. And Kim Bonanno. I do it well. Thank you. Kim and Emily Gordon was here. And Renee. Let's see. All right. And Allie. Okay. All right. Okay. You love my show. Thank you. You guys are so wonderful. All right. So I'm going to make sure I have everybody. I got my bucket here. And so I've got Marianne. Oh, and Pam. I'm sorry. Thank you for piping up. Okay. Pam Cashin. Okay. Pam C. Okay. All right. So far in the love bucket, I've got Marianne, Pam C, Allie, Renee, Kim, Megan, Maddie, Betty N, Betty C, Patty Wilson, Sandy Reichert, and Emily Gordon. Did I miss anybody? I don't think I did. I think I got everybody. I'm getting good at navigating the names and remembering. And it's funny, with these lives, I remember the first time I did this, I was so nervous. I used to get sweaty, and now I can get on and I can just talk, which is really good. The more you do it, the more you get comfortable, and the more you do it, the less you care what people think of you too, because fewer people are brave enough to go live than not. So it's really, I have respect for everybody that goes live, because really it takes guts, it takes balls, there's no doubt about it, to not be worried about what people think. But you can't be afraid if you're thinking about joining Paparazzi. You can't be afraid of the live, because I'll tell you something. People, usually follow you because they like you. It's not usually because you have more jewelry or whatever. They usually develop a liking for you. And so if you get out there and you're true to yourself and you're yourself on your live, you're going to attract people that like you for you. There is no way it's possible that you could ever be the most awkward, unattractive, dislikable person on the internet. It's just not possible. Everybody has the ability to attract their tribe just by being themselves. By being ourselves, we attract the people that belong in our lives and in our circle, and we purge the ones that don't. I mean, a lot of people look at me and they think that I'm fake and I sound like I've inhaled helium. I mean, I've had people say things about my YouTube videos that are very nasty. And you know what? People that do that, if you don't have people criticizing you, it means you're not making a difference. If you've got people criticizing you and you've got haters, it means that you're popular and you're out there and you're getting noticed and you're getting seen. So haters, as much as this sounds crazy, to have haters is a good thing. Because if you don't have them, it means not enough people are seeing you. So you want to have a couple, and I got a few, believe me, and I know what to do with them. I just block them, and I know how to block them on YouTube, and I know how to block them on Facebook. So it's, if you don't have haters, you're not making a difference. You want to have, I remember when I got my first hater, I posted about it. All right, so let's do the drawing for this beautiful necklace. And I so appreciate you guys showing up for all these lives I'm doing. I'm amazed that nobody's sick of me yet. This is great. So this is the share prize tonight. It's this awesome silver like squiggle necklace. And Betty Napoli wanted to know how long I've been doing this. I joined Paparazzi a year ago. I joined on January 31st because I wanted to get in on the promotion that Paparazzi does in the month of January. They give you extra free jewelry in your kit. When you come on for the entry level kit at 35 pieces, they give you 5 additional free pieces, so you get 40 instead of 35. When you come in middle of the road at 125 pieces, they give you an additional 25. So you're coming in with 150, you get 25 free on top of the 125. And if you come in with the grande kit like I did, I'm crazy like that. I came in at the biggest level you can buy in at, where you get 200 pieces, and I got an additional 50 for free. And I was going to sign up February 1st, and my sponsor said, no, don't do that. Do it today. It's the last day you can get in on this promotion. So only in the month of January do they do this. So if anybody's thinking about signing up, you can really it's very beneficial to do it in January, because you always are set up for more success the more jewelry you have coming into your business. So if anybody wants to get started with me, feel free to message me. I can, direct you how to sign up, even walk you through it if you need me to. This is a lot of fun. I really, really enjoy this. And I do this part-time. I do this alongside a very, very busy, crazy retail schedule. And I'm never too tired for it, because I love it that much. And I enjoy all of you so much. So it can be done. Where there's a will, there's a way. And every successful paparazzi consultant will tell you that. That it's funny. I have this expression now. I'm like, if it's not about my jewelry, I really don't give a crap. That's just kind of like where my head is right now. I'm that in love with doing this. So let's do the drawing for this guy, since I had such a great audience. Okay. So, and you do need to be present to win. So I do need you to say here if I draw your name. All right. Woohoo. Let's see. And the winner is Maddie. Maddie Bichand. Are you here, Maddie? If you're here with us, Maddie, type here in the comments. Okay. Hi, CJ. How are you, my dear? I think you missed the tail. You missed most of it. You caught the tail end, I think. I don't know if you were here in the beginning, but I'm just drawing the share prize, or not the share prize, the viewer participation prize. And I don't know if Maddie is with us. Let's see. I'm going to give her one more second and I'll draw another name. Okay. There's Sandy Riker. Congratulations. I think I need to pick another name. I think Maddie might have popped off. Let's see. Who else is going to win a prize tonight? Let's see. Oh, and it's Kim. Kim Buonanno. You are the winner. Is Kim with us? I owe Kim 2 prizes, a ring and this necklace. So I'm going to probably swing by her house tomorrow because I'm off. All right. Is Kim with us? Let's give Kim a second to respond. Oh my goodness, CJ, I'm sorry to hear that. Kim is here. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm glad that you've been discharged and you're home. A lot of people are having a lot of health problems this time of year. I see you, Kim. I got you. I got you for the necklace, and I'm going to bring by that ring tomorrow. I'm going to leave it in your mailbox because you're local. So I will do that for you. All right, ladies. Well, CJ, feel free to watch the replay of this. I think we had a lot of fun, and I hope that this was helpful to everybody, and that what's going on to the right and to the left and in front of Krista is a lot less mysterious. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. You guys have a wonderful night. This is super fun. Bye-bye now.